Well, hi, it's Kyran Bracken here, former rugby player, and I'm very pleased to have two of the winners, Ben and Dan. I've no idea, I've not even talked to them yet. I'm not even sure what part of the country they're in, but before we start, I'd just like to say it's great to be raising money for Beefy's foundation charity, who raise a lot of money for kids, and I think that's fantastic. But I think he didn't realise that rugby players, and there's three rugby players on here because both Dan and Ben both play rugby, I believe, with each other. We are possibly the worst cooks in the world. So I don't think people tuning in should look at this and learn anything from it other than maybe what we decide to drink. Okay, so that's probably the first thing. But I thought, what would I want to cook as if I was in death row? What would be my last meal? And so I don't know what the rugby players thought, but it wouldn't be asparagus, but it's probably steak and chips. So I've made it slightly harder. So I just want to introduce Dan and Ben. So guys, are you happy with what I've chosen?
Yeah.
Yeah, you sure? You're not, so you don't seem too clear on that. So so whereabouts are you guys living? Whereabouts? Are you close to each other?
Not really. I'm in Twickenham, and Ben's a bit further out.
Ah, right, okay. But you're good, aren't you? Yeah.
Sorry?
You're good mates, though, aren't you? You're good friends. You know each other.
Yeah. Worked with each other for about a year, about 8 years ago, and kept in contact ever since. So yeah, see each other quite a lot.
So what rugby club do you play for?
Used to play for Chiswick, and then before that Richmond, and then before that back out in the sticks in Whitney. And we're trying to work out, me and Ben used to play against each other, because Ben played for Wallingford, but
right.
We can't work out. Yeah.
Right, so what I was going to say, so what about what alcohol are you going to drink to get you through this? Or are you...
I was going to have a glass of red.
Oh, very, yeah. I'm just going to guess your position. You are definitely a fullback. Are you a fullback? What position are you?
Fullback. Yeah, absolutely right.
You see? Okay, so what about you, Ben? What are you drinking?
Yeah, probably planning to try and get through a bottle in the hour.
What are you drinking? What are you actually drinking? White or red?
Red.
Red. All right. I reckon you look like a back row or a centre. Go on.
Actually, probably the world's slowest winger.
Oh, the world's slowest winger. Well, let's get cooking anyway. I think that's really important. And I hope you like my recipe. Were you happy with my recipe? Yeah. So effectively, it's steak, chips with a bit of broccoli, with a bit of tomatoes, cucumber. I mentioned mustard, but I'm not sure about that. So I've got some béarnaise sauce, and I've never done this in my life before. Tried to sort of fry my own potato chips, because I just thought I'd put them in the oven. So it's not like that. It's a proper cooking show. So should we start cooking so what are we going to start with? Doing our potatoes, yeah?
100%.
Okay, good stuff. And I hope there's no one behind you, there's no good lady behind you teaching you what to do. Is there anyone in the background helping?
No, I'll shoot everyone away because I'll get annoyed.
Right.
Because I'll be told
Right, so...
Have you boiled some water as well?
Okay.
Have you boiled some water?
I'm going to now in a sec. I'm going to start boiling it. I'm going to put that on, yeah. But I'm cooking. I'm actually peeling the potato. So let me do that. So guys, you've got to feel free to chip in, all right, at any stage to help me do this for the first time ever, all right? Okay, so it's a team effort, all right? This isn't me cooking along. There's no way I'm going to be on MasterChef or anything like that. So what jobs if you said you worked together, what jobs did you do together?
Ben, do you want to go?
Yeah, so we, the first year that we were both living in London, we were working in recruitment.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, got out pretty quickly. And then, yeah, left recruitment, and we're both in sales.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. I used to sit opposite Ben. His main aim was to try and get me fired within the first 3 weeks. So managed to survive that. And then he decided to be friends. I was like, oh, well, there we are. Let's turn around.
What did he try and do? Go on, tell me what he tried to do to get you fired.
I'm assuming you're familiar with the term sappuccino.
The term what?
Sappuccino.
No. Sappuccino.
Where you go with your mates, you go for a cappuccino and then you just moan about everything.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah.
That was like sitting next to Ben. He tried to pull everyone down so that he looked amazing. And that was the main role. I was like, I'm not sure this job's for you, mate. I'm not sure it's going to work out. I was like, oh, wow.
Brilliant. Did he get sacked in the end?
In my games.
Did you walk? Did you both walk?
We both did a year to the day.
Wow.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah, it did well. Yeah, I think it was longer than most. It was good.
So where did you get your steaks from, fellas? Where did you go and buy your steaks?
Well, we used to actually do quite a regular thing when we were in London. We were both fairly broke, and on Friday nights we'd go to Waitrose at sort of closing time and get basically the most sort of meat you could get at reduced value. From the butcher's counter, and we'd often have 1 kilogram steaks on a Friday night.
So did you get yours from Waitrose this time round?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, so did I.
Yeah.
Like it. So if it doesn't taste very nice, we know who to blame, don't we? But listen,
right.
anyone tuning into YouTube and watching us, I'm not sure they're going to rush out to Waitrose and get a steak, are they really? Look at the state of us. Like, none of us look like they know what they're doing. Do you know what I mean? Right, so I'm going to put my potatoes in. Have you peeled your potatoes?
Well, but you've chopped yours as well.
I've just done that just now. I've just done it just now. Have you not chopped yours?
No.
Brilliant.
When have you done yours? I'm way behind.
No.
That's
waiting for instructions.
No one would know. No.
Right, well.
So while I'm doing that,
chips?
I'm going to do the easiest part of this, which is get my plate and get my sort of tomatoes and a bit of rocket and cucumber ready. I'll just show you my steak. So what do you reckon? Is that all right?
Yeah.
Can I have a look at your steak? Yeah. Let's have a look at your steak.
Looks a bit small.
Oh, I like that one. Look at that. Oh, they look nice. They look nice. Are you medium? Are you medium rare? How do you have your steaks when you go to a restaurant?
Yeah, probably medium rare.
Medium rare. What about you?
Depends on the restaurant. If it's a bit dodgy, then you're not going to go rare, are you? Just for the morning.
No.
But yeah, normally medium rare.
So I reckon, what do you reckon that the potatoes will take about, 10 minutes to boil or to cook, 10, 12 minutes. And so, have you got your onion rings, by the way?
Yeah.
Have you got your oven sort of preheated yet?
No, mine only take 14 minutes, so...
14. Mine are 20, so I'll get mine in before yours. But I've got my oven sort of on at the moment. So what I'm doing now, first of all, this is my rugby party trick. I'm going to open my Peroni bottle with my teeth. So this is my rugby party trick. Are you ready? So don't try this at home if anyone's watching. There we go. Right, now your turn.
Hang on.
Can you imagine I lost a tooth doing that? Can you imagine? live on Cookalong for Ian Botham's Beefy's charity, lose the tooth. Before I came here, by the way, I was in the pub.
Yeah. How many were in the pub?
So how are we doing? Are we all right? Are we good?
Good.
How's COVID and lockdown been for you guys? Has it been all right?
So it's all right. It's just a bit weird not speaking to people face to face for 3 months. So the first time beer gardens were open, straight in, table six, no more.
Yeah.
And it's just got a bit loose since then, so somewhat more normal. But yeah, I was saying to a couple of people, it's strange. You wake up, start work, and your pants just got a bit loose since then, so somewhat more normal. I had a shower, which is a bit disgusting. So it's trying to get some sort of normal life.
It's a bit weird.
Getting strong.
Life's really strange, though, isn't it? Now, I mean, because in the first few weeks, everyone was really careful, and then no one gives a shit anymore, do they? It's just a bit weird.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Very true.
So do I look like I know what I'm doing, by the way?
You look pretty. Well, it's the art of the TV chef to carry on cooking while you're talking, and you've done twice the amount that we have whilst hosting after.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But listen, the great thing is that no one's going to know what it actually tastes like. Do you know what I mean? No one's going to know what it's going to taste like.
Will your curry house be on the phone in about 45 minutes time?
Yeah, something like that.
You look like you've got quite the fancy kitchen.
Oh, thank you very much. It's not my kitchen. No, I'm joking. Yeah, it's a nice kitchen actually. There's one thing. It's one thing we spent money on was on the kitchen, but I've got a smallish garden. I'll give you a tour of the place. So normally this is where but this is what I'm proud of mostly, which is the grass.
Yes.
Look at that. That's nice, isn't it? That's pretty good. Apologies for the football posts being there, by the way. You know, that's just a huge apologies. And nice little 4-bedroom house in Barnet in North London. It's all right. Life could be worse. Do you know what I mean?
Were you living there when you were playing for Sarries, or is that you moved to North London since?
So you always end up staying, sort of very close to where you played rugby. So when I signed for Sarries in '96, I just stayed around this area. Like a lot of the players live around here. Although they've all moved out now to St Albans because their training ground is up in OA's ground, Old Albanian's ground. So they all live up there now, but. Because we played at Bramley Road and played at Watford when we were in the good old days. So who's your team in the Premiership, fellas?
Probably Quinn.
I sound like a Glory supporter. I'm a Chiefs fan because I went.
Get Dan off? Can we get Dan off, please? He's a Quinn supporter. Jesus. Ben?
I'm a Chiefs fan only because I was down in Exeter University.
Oh, well, that's all right then. That's all right.
Followed them when they were still in the national level.
Right, brilliant. I tell you what I have got, which is a bit weird, which I got sent. Have you ever heard of those grogs? Have you ever seen those grogs from Made in Wales? A grog. You don't know what a grog is?
No. Oh, excellent. Ah, yeah.
Look at that. Look how much hair I've got there. Look at that. Look at that. Brilliant.
Generous.
So how old, that was when I was 26. How old are you boys?
32.
33. So similar sort of age. So that was me that was 1998. So quite a long time ago. So I'm going to leave that there. Sort of something like that. Most people know me now from the ice skating, not from bloody playing rugby. Right, so Right, I'm trying to work out what to do next. So I've sort of, I've done my potatoes for at least 10 or so minutes or something like that. What about you boys?
Yeah, probably 7 minutes in.
7 minutes. All right, I think it's
supposed
to be when it gets
they're
soft.
pretty firm. Yeah.
Right, so what we need now is we need someone to help us with the timing of stuff. You know what I mean? By the way, have you, with your steaks, have you given it a bit of a scour or whatever that means and then put some olive oil in it? Something like that?
I've done that. I was going to put salt and pepper on it.
Hey?
I was going to put some salt and pepper and a bit of oil.
And a bit of salt on it. But I'm guessing the steak's the last thing we do, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You reckon people are watching this and going, what are those Muppets doing? Oh, brilliant. I met Greg Wallace once and he said, do you want to come on the show and do, is it MasterChef? Or whatever I said. No, I am absolutely shocking at that. So no.
So what was your idea to do the cook-along?
What?
Was it your idea to do the cook-along?
No, just someone phoned me up and says, "Oh, will you do this thing for charity?" And I thought, well, why not? And then I thought I'd send through what I'd like to eat, not what the public would probably want to eat. But I thought the chips was just get some chips and put them in the oven, right? Yeah, that's, you know what I mean? No. You need to make your own chips. No, we need to make it harder. So listen, I have no idea what it would be like. And how long it would take. But I reckon I might fry the chips and then put those chips in the oven while I do the steak. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? Because I'm going to be like a trial. I'm going to be trial and error for you boys for the chips. Because are you going to deep fry them like I am?
Yeah.
I'm more tempted to try them in the oven.
Are you? Really? Come on, let's just for a bit of fun and a bit of noise. And the millions of followers who are watching are going, no, let's see them deep fry it. I said that to my wife. She said, you're not deep frying it. Seriously. I was like, yeah, I'm going to do it. So let me just get I'm going to drain.
Are you going to season the chips before you fry them?
Of course I am. What does that mean? Just remind me what I'm doing with seasoning the chips.
Are you just gonna put a bit of salt and pepper on them before you put them in the the oil?
Well, no, I might do that when I put them in the oven. Yeah.
Wait, are you doing both? So you're gonna fry them and then?
I'm gonna fry them and then keep them hot in the oven while I do the steak.
Okay.
Just to get the timing.
Is that what triple cooked chips are?
Yeah. You're right. Yes, you are right. Right, I'm going to strain this now. I'm going to put this in here.
Smooth.
Did you get the memo for the? What is it? Where is it? Broccoli.
No, I got told salad.
Salad. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We'll get rid of the broccoli then. We'll just take that out of it because we all know that the most important part of this is the steak, isn't it? So I might try now. I can't believe I'm doing this to deep fry these potatoes. Shit, man.
Have you got a pan full of oil?
Yeah, I've got a load of oil in there, yeah. Whatever you do, fellas, don't put this down the drain. If you put it down the drain, it's curtains.
A bit nervous about this.
Right, well, I'm going to heat it up now, and then... So there's my nice soft potatoes. Okay, lovely and soft. Yeah.
Nice.
And by the way, just so I'm ahead of myself, you can just get a sneak preview. I've already chopped some tomatoes and cucumber, and I've got some rocket here, which is easy to make because I'm just putting it on the plate. Do you know what I mean? Right, okay.
What's the dressing then? Is it just mustard?
Yeah, well, I've got mustard. Yeah, there's some mustard, but then I did buy this béarnaise sauce, which is really nice. Have you had béarnaise sauce before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you got it? It's a bit. I think it's like mustard with mayonnaise just combined, which is beautiful.
No.
I've noticed neither of you drinking much.
Just out of shot.
Ah, I like it.
Yeah.
Right. It's going to make some noise in a minute, isn't it? So I'm
Take your
going to be.
potatoes out yet, Dan?
So have you got any questions about rugby? Do you want to talk about England? So what do you reckon? I guess you both support England, don't you? You're going to tell me now one of you Welsh and one of you are Scottish or something like that, yeah?
No.
No, English.
Did you watch the World Cup? Here's a question: How old were you when England won the World Cup in 2003?
16.
16. Ah,
Yeah.
right.
15.
So you did watch it then, yeah?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
100%. And then beat Northampton something. Northampton something RFC 5-0 and an absolute thriller in the Sunday morning game afterwards.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It was on it. Yeah, it was actually my birthday, 22nd of November, that the match was on. So it was a good day for me, apart from not getting on the pitch. But it was a good day.
Yeah. What do you think about the Lions tour?
Sorry?
What do you think about the upcoming Lions tour?
Oh, I don't know. Do you reckon? I'm not sure it's going to go ahead because South Africa are really struggling, aren't they? And,
yeah.
If they need it more than everyone, really, don't they? But it's massive. Are you going to? Do you fancy going out if your COVID allows you to go out?
I'd love to go out. Yeah, that'd be amazing.
Would that be with your partners or you two together with your mates?
I think it'd be a boys' holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I did the '97 Lions trip when Rob Howley got injured. I got flown out and I had the best time. Like seriously, the parties and the drinking, and this is when it was just turning professional, so it was absolutely amazing.
Did you stay out there after the tour?
Well, in '97, no. We basically we at the end of the tour there was another 2 or 3 days, and then we all just wanted to get back because it was quite a long tour. But it was just really weird where all the different nations come together and just they kick the shit out of each other for months before in the Six Nations, and then they become the best of friends and become a team, and take on the South Africans who were then won the World Cup in '95. But did you watch? Obviously, you watched the final against South Africa this time round. It's disappointing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Played our final in the semis, didn't we?
We did, didn't we? But New Zealand played their final in the quarterfinals against Ireland, didn't they? So it was just so frustrating. It was so frustrating.
I think the sides of the draws were so unfairly matched in terms of our road to the final versus South Africa's. That kind of caught up with us at the end.
Yeah, they had some tough games, but I mean, they should never have beaten us. Still, should they? Right, I'm going to put my. I actually made these myself and sold them to Waitrose, and then I bought them back. So now I'm putting these in the oven because mine are 20 minutes anyway, so mine are longer than yours. Mine are a lot longer than yours. So let's put this in the. Let's see what happens.
I've got the same onion rings.
Oh, listen! Can you hear that? Can you hear that? Right, it's cooking, and already it stinks. Right.
Dan, have you put your potatoes yet in the oil?
No, not yet. I've just taken. I was a bit behind you. Just taking. I'm waiting for my oil to heat up because otherwise they just float there doing nothing. Being useless. You look very relaxed, Ben.
I am. I'm quite hungry now, actually.
Can I just say I'm so glad that it's two rugby blokes, right, who haven't got a Scooby Doo out of cook either. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? This could have been really embarrassing, couldn't it? Where so it's actually, I feel the more skilled one at the moment. Do you know what I mean?
I think you are.
I'm not sure, but I'm doing it's actually deep frying. Absolutely stinks.
So, Kyran, you played for Bristol. It was one of your first clubs, wasn't it?
Yeah, I played for Bristol for 4 years, 4 or 5 years. Had a great time. I went to Bristol University, and then ended up playing for the club, and it was just the best, one of the best times of my life actually, because the game was amateur. We were literally like, I don't know, when you play for a club, everyone knows you in the town, and people like Mark Regan and Simon Shaw and all these players. We had a great band of brothers, but it all got broken up when the game went professional. I signed for Saracens, and it was with a heavy heart that I left. But Bristol were messing me around, and so. But look at them now, how well they're doing. It's pretty amazing. Who do you think is going to win the Premiership then this year? Do you think it's going to be Exeter?
Yeah, I can't see anyone stopping them this year. Particularly with beating Saracens.
Yeah, I tell you what though, Bristol are starting to look quite strong. But for a final, do you think that they've lost 4 finals, haven't they? In 4 out of 5 finals in the last 5 years. So maybe when it gets that time of year, they sort of struggle a bit, but they've looked really strong, haven't they? Really strong.
They've got good continuity, but then I think Bristol and Sale, their squads, if they get their first team going and playing with each other consistently, they're phenomenal. Like Randra, he's played 2 games and he's already lighting it up. He doesn't really know him.
I know he made in that one game. Him and Manu Tulangi were disappointing in their first games, weren't they? Really disappointing.
Yeah.
And then in their in the last game, oh my God, Radranda especially. Wow, what did he do? He made something like 160 yards, scored 1, assisted 2. You see his offloads. Oh my God, unbelievable. Oh, I can hear sizzling.
Right.
Who's that? Dan's or Ben?
I don't know.
I'm sizzling.
Pretty good.
Oh yeah, Dan's sizzling. Oh yes. Bit more oil. I like it. Looking good though.
Let's have a quick look at yours, Kyran.
Hey?
Let's see your chips.
Thing is though, I can't really bring the camera to. Can you see that yet? There we go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, are you playing much now, or are you both keeping? You both look like you're keeping fit.
That's generous. No, I broke my leg my final year at university, and then pretty much played 2 or 3 games after that and kind of gave up. But yeah, Dan's a bit more active more recently than me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're playing a bit, are you?
I retired end of the season just gone.
Right.
So I was playing so there was 30 of us that came through from playing minis all the way through to adults, and then playing out. And then everyone, like, people retire and stop playing through injury or whatever, and then there were 3 of us left, and we all joined Chiswick. And we played there for 3 seasons, and like 2 of us signed off after winning the county cup.
Oh, awesome! Brilliant.
Done. Yeah, it's good. It's a great way to get out on your own terms, which was because the thought of doing another pre-season and going back into the gym and stuff just no interest. Yeah,
that's what I was like when I retired. I just didn't fancy another pre-season and the injuries and all of that. I just had enough, you know.
When was the first time you went back to like Sarries or back to watch a game after you retired? Were you?
Within a couple of months, I was, in the boxes watching the game and celebrating with the lads and chatting away and stuff. So yeah, that's what I did. So it was really good, but I didn't miss it. I mean, I ended up doing dancing and ice for the next 2 or 3 years. So I swapped rugby boots for lycra, you know.
Yeah, motivation to keep fit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So what I've done is, oh wow, that looks actually really nice. So I've just strained my. So there's a tiny bit of burnt on it, which is quite nice. If you see that, that's quite nice. It looks all right, doesn't it? Yeah. So I'm going to put them in the oven for a little bit more, so I can get my steak ready. Don't feel rushed, though. Don't feel rushed.
Chips looking good. I reckon I've got another 5 or 10 minutes in there.
Right.
So Kyran, if you could only go on one Lions tour as a fan, would it be New Zealand, Australia, or South Africa?
South Africa all day long. South Africa all day long. 100%. Best place to go on a tour. I mean, I had the best time of my life there when I toured with them, but South Africa. I think, look, Australia, New Zealand's really nice, but to be honest, you can do safaris. You can, you can go out. You're on the sea. It's nice weather. Everything, and the people are great as well. Right. I'm putting my steak on.
Oh, geez, okay.
And because I like mine probably medium, so it should tie well in with yours, No, so yeah, no one's ever asked me that. I mean, look, New Zealand tends to be quite wet a lot of the time. Australia's a great country, good crack, but I think Australia is very like it's a colony of England, isn't it? But then you get to South Africa and it's just so different. Got all the townships, and then you've got all of the, the South Africans love their rugby. Probably for them, it's probably like football is for England. It's just their number one sport. So, right, I'm turning over my steak so I can do it nice and slowly. I'm putting a bit of salt in it, and a bit of pepper as well.
You're going to be on Saturday kitchen at this rate.
I know you mean. So if you had a death row meal, right, your last meal, what would you choose?
Ooh, probably beef Wellington.
Beef Wellington. God, that's proper posh. You're definitely from Exeter.
Roast lamb.
Roast lamb. Nice. Yeah. Lovely. Yeah. Nice. Leg of lamb.
Yeah.
Like it. Spare ribs with proper barbecue sauce.
Whoa.
What would your dessert be? We're not doing desserts today, so what would your dessert be?
Probably a sticky toffee pudding.
I had that last night. So nice.
Yeah, safe bet.
Banoffee pie.
Oh, I like banoffee pie. Banoffee pies. What about eating mess? Strawberry and meringue. Strawberries and meringue with cream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Top stuff. Yeah.
Have you got your steaks in yet?
No, potatoes are still going.
Stick them in the oven then.
I'm frying mine. I'm not ovening them. Frying it all the way through.
Oh, you're going to
fry
all the way. So, all right. So, yeah, but they won't taste. They won't taste like mine and Ben's, will they? Do you know what I mean?
No, it tastes good. Have you got any more? Have you got any more tasks that you're doing for Beef East Foundation over like winter or next year?
Have I got what?
Anything more that you're doing for Beef East Foundation?
No.
Next
No, not yet. And I think it's probably the last thing I'll do, isn't it, when they see this? You know what I mean? They'll be like, okay, thank you very much, but no, thank you. Yeah, I suppose do quite a lot of things for charity anyway, but Beefy's raised so much money over the years. Like, I'm not talking about tens of thousands, I'm talking about millions and millions and millions. Before your time, he used to do these walks where he'd walk literally from the top of the country to the bottom of the country and raise just millions and millions of pounds for kids. So he's a bit of a legend. He's a lord now, isn't he? He's a lord.
Good. Good. You know, you do all these cookathons, you might be a lord as well.
You could be, exactly. Do you like your cricket?
Yeah. Yeah.
So did I don't know, but did Jimmy Hamilton, did he get his 600th wicket or not?
Yeah,
he did, yeah.
He did. Right, okay. That's how much I'm following cricket, but I know he was close. They dropped about 4, didn't they?
Yeah. Ben's more the cricketer than I am. He can do both sides of it, bat and bowl. I can just lob a ball around.
So you're a bit of a Ben Stokes, are you?
Yeah. So dabble at everything.
Do you know what? Do you know what? This is how bad I am, right? You know, we said we'd have rocket on the side with, you know, tomatoes and cucumber. I've just realised I actually bought spinach, right? but it looks very similar. So it doesn't really matter, you know, but they look very similar. Do you agree with that?
No.
How did I get that so wrong? Show me your rocket.
All right. Oh, and what are we doing with the sprigs of rosemary?
Oh, yeah. I'm going to go into my garden and I'm going to cut some off now.
Oh, Ben, have you cut your rosemary from your garden?
I'm going to do this live. I'm going to cut it off now.
Actually, I need to get my rosemary from the garden as well.
I'm probably going to lose. Here we go. I'm going to butcher a couple of these. There we go. Got my three. I bet you never thought you'd be doing this.
No.
Right, am I in shot? I've got my rosemary. This is authentic, this is. Look at this. I'll tell you what I did do. Have you ever seen Come Dine With Me?
Yeah.
So have a look at me on Come Dine With Me. I'm with Victor Abugu, Martin Afire.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I'm not joking you. They should have renamed it Come Drink With Me. It was ridiculous. We all got pissed. They do it 3 nights on the trot. just watch it. If you get a chance, just watch it, right? It's absolutely off the charts. We get so pissed, and we have drinking games, which is quite funny.
Was that the entertainment?
That's for entertainment, definitely. Have you got any good drinking games?
Best ones are the 2020.
What?
The best drinking game is the simplest one, but it's at the 2020 cricket.
Go on. What do you do?
So you sit in a line, and then every ball you nominate how many runs they're going to get, and however many you're out, you do that many fingers of beer. But if they're out, you have to do your pint.
That is a brilliant game. That is a brilliant game.
You think, oh, just be a few fingers, but geez, it's because there's sixes everywhere. So we would go one run, and then half your pint's gone. Yeah, it's really good.
You play the EG game. Do you ever play the EG game?
EG?
Empty glass.
Oh, yeah.
Shocking, isn't it? How's your steaks doing?
Just going on.
Yeah, I'm getting quite smoky here.
What about yours, Dan? Are you
What, the steaks?
No, yeah. So is yours on yet, Ben? Do you know we're live in front of millions of people going, what are these Muppets doing?
Are we on the one show?
Yeah.
I don't know what Ben's doing.
I'm going to have a little taste of my steak.
Oh. I reckon my chips aren't too far away.
Get your steak
Are you both getting a lot of smoke with your steaks?
What?
Ours are a bit more expensive steaks than yours, Ben.
Waitrose #1.
Yeah, 40-day dry age.
Oh.
Got talked into it by the 17-year-old at the counter.
So I'm going to turn my cooking down so you can catch up with me, all right?
Nice. I assume you're going to rest your steak as well.
Rest it?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
All the juices go back into the steak.
Yeah, of course. That's a given. That's a given.
Yeah. I was just reminding you.
I just want let me show you how good that looks. All right, you can see a bit of the blood on the top. Can you see that? Look at
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to rest it for a bit.
Yeah.
Dan, I'm going to rest it. You might want to try that.
How long would you recommend resting it for? Rule of thumb?
I reckon 5 to 10 minutes.
5 to 10 minutes. I'm a white wine drinker.
Oh.
So I've got
with red meat?
beer, which is a back's drink. It's a proper hardcore with the red wine. I'm just going to check my.
Jeez.
I'm not being funny, but I'm really hungry now. Like proper hungry.
Are you cooking for your family, Kyran?
Say again?
I said, are you cooking for your family, or are you just making one for yourself?
Just very selfishly, just for myself. And very wisely, they all said, "Don't worry, I'll eat Mum's food." So no, listen. But I reckon now they're all meat eaters. So I've got 3 boys. You see, 3 very hungry boys, and they do like their meat, but they didn't think it'd be this special. Do you know what I mean? So what happens when we've cooked it? Do we sort of eat it together? We have a virtual meal together, do we, or something?
No idea. Let's do a taste test, and then.
Yeah. What? So where are we at with your steak? So you've got your steak on now, have you, Dan? And then Ben.
Yeah.
Ben, do you like it blue or something?
No, medium rare, but it's pretty thick.
It's quite chunky, yours, isn't it? Is that a sirloin steak? Is it?
Yeah.
I went to the wrong aisle, or I went to the wrong Waitrose, didn't I?
I'm taking the chips out. Oh, buddy.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah, I think we should score each other on who can make the best looking plate.
Okay, I think you're right on that. And how do we make it independent? You two are really good mates, aren't you? You two are just the best of mates already. Okay.
I think, I reckon it'll be quite clear that there'll be one that's definitely weaker than the other, and then whoever goes out first can be the chooser.
Okay, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Right. Okay, I'm going to check my chips, see how they're doing.
I'm interested to see this boil, fry, and oven technique. When it comes off.
I think that is what triple cooked chips are, though. You boil them, you fry them, you put them in the oven.
I thought you fry them, rest them, then fry them again.
Yeah, you can do that.
Right. Good suggestion. Right. My steak's coming off.
Your steak's good, man.
Yeah. Getting rested.
Just going to have an onion ring. See the best of days.
Oh.
Oh. Mm.
How's your spinach?
Lovely. It does taste very much like rocket, though.
Right.
Right. All right. I'm gonna plate mine in a sec.
Right.
You're ahead of me. I might make a quick sauce.
What sauce?
I might make a peppercorn sauce.
Oh yeah, was that in there? I didn't get the memo for peppercorn sauce.
Gone. Mental. You got tomatoes on your oven. I've got some tomatoes on.
Oh, look at the colour of that, though. I'm not sure you can see that. Look at that. Onion rings and chips. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Great thing about this meal is this one is fat-free.
On the fire. All right. Really right. Oh, those onion rings are smelling good.
How's it looking, fellas?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about this. You know what? The chips are excellent.
They're all right, aren't they?
Look at that. An example.
Oh, that looks good. I'm not being funny. That does look good. Yeah, let me get a nice chip. There we go. Look at that. Nice colour there. You see that?
Nice. Nice, yeah. Okay.
Trying to look up how you can make a peppercorn sauce. Something about cream and butter and pepper, I think.
I don't think you got it in you, mate.
I'm not sure about the peppercorn sauce. I didn't get that memo.
I think you're stretching.
Right.
Ooh. Yeah. I assume we're just putting the sprig of rosemary on the side, are we?
Yes.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Well, I put it in my cooking. I actually cooked with it. Did you not?
When did you put it in?
I put it in earlier with the steak.
I
Yeah.
didn't spot it. Right.
Right.
Down sort of people.
Right. Okay. So I'm not sure if this is going to fall off. Might fall off.
You're a good 5 minutes ahead of me.
There we go. Look at that. Oh, shit.
That's good.
That looks all right, doesn't it?
Yeah. Just putting the onion rings on mine. Oh, yeah.
Right, let's have a look then.
Okay. Ooh.
Do you think, fellas, do you think we could have our own show?
Easy. What would you call it?
I don't think it'd have anything to do with food.
Yeah, it's a bit misleading. Right. What do you think?
Looks look good.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. Oh, damn.
That's all right, isn't it?
No, that looks good, mate. No, I've got food envy. I like the way you scoured it and then you fried it. Oh, I'm liking that.
It was on one of these jazzy pans that I
Oh,
happened to
that's
find.
how you did. Yeah, you cheated. You cheated.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ben, let's have a look. Listen, you got a lot
What's
to
that?
live up to. That was pretty impressive by Dan.
I'll take that.
Are we allowed to have ketchup, fellas?
Yeah, just got one. Ooh.
I think I've won this. I'm confident. Check out this.
He is confident.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah. Now, let's see the steak. What's on the... Oh, right.
That's peppercorn sauce.
I'm going to make an executive decision, right? So, I think I'm coming third. Like, but a very close third, all right? Just a very close third. Right. Oh, look at that. Can you, Dan, cut your meat? I want to see the middle of it.
Yeah, hang on.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah. Right. You see that? There we are.
Oh yeah, it's a bit grey red. I'll be honest. Can I have a look at the rest? Oh, look at that. Ben's just smashed out of the park. Look at that. Look at Ben's though. Have a look at that. How nice does that look? Look at that. Flipping heck. Jeez, look at that. All right, can you do any better, Dan? Yours, I think it's the steak. You didn't buy yours from Waitrose, did you?
Oh, I did.
Oh, did
Ben
you?
did.
You went to the reduced zone. Did you?
Ben did all of his cooking out of shot though, which is interesting.
It's what?
He did all of his cooking out of shot. Yes, I'm not being a bad loser or anything, but treachery.
Say that again?
But you did all your cooking out of shot.
Oh, can you imagine that his missus did it?
That, mate.
She did it before him. Is that one you made earlier? Oh.
No, so you're giving Ben the win? That's
my steak, which is well done, which is the way I like it. But I'm going to say that the winner has to be Ben. Ben, well done. Just don't you know, if you're going to enter a competition like this, don't cook it beforehand and then just pull it out of a different cup. I mean, that's just cheating. Do you know what I mean? That's just cheating. And at least, Dan, you get extra marks for cooking your chips properly, right? Not oven heating them.
See how floppy they are? Unreal.
Oh, they are good. They look good.
Very nice.
Look at that.
You'll like this, Dan. I've got little mini cleavers.
Oh my God, he's taking that far too seriously.
Yeah. Let's try hard.
And the winner of this competition gets to cook for their family for the next 5 weeks. You haven't got any kids yet, boys. Have you got any kids at all?
No.
Oh yeah.
I've got 3 boys, hungry boys, so I don't think they'll prefer my cooking to my wife. So.
Yeah.
All right.
That's good.
Really good. So let me ask the team at Cookalong. Are you happy, Cookalong team, for what you've seen tonight, or have we just let you all down?
Silence is telling.
Yeah.
Just on job hunt sites.
Can you imagine though, get food poisoning? Do you reckon one of us 3 is going to get food poisoning from this?
Very nice.
Right. Let me just. Am I allowed to go to the toilet? Let me go to the toilet.
No, no break.
My chips are pretty good. How are your chips, Dan?
Really good. Really, really good.
Crispy.
Yeah, definitely cook them again.
Oh, right. I'm not. How does this end? What do I do?
Yeah.
Got this guy. Have you met Scout, Dan?
Huh? Oh, lovely. Let's have a look. Oh,
She's actually
beautiful.
growling. We've got another cat that's just walked into the house. The back
Sure.
door's
Is that
open.
your cat?
Yeah.
All right. Like we're gonna have a cat off.
Okay.
We're gonna have a cat. I've got to find my cat. Wait. I may not have beaten you at cooking food, but my cat's much better. Wait. Ruby. There we go. Hello. So do you want to be? Would you like to eat some meat? Oh, there we go. Oh,
Looks like you fell.
go. Look at that. How cute. Can I see your cat? Where's your cat gone?
What's that?
Is that?
Listen, if we don't get a cooking show, we can get a cat show. Oh, she's not sure.
What's your cat called?
She's gone. So Dan, is my cat more handsome?
Yeah, quite alluring.
Let me just see what it thinks of my food. Wait. Just gagging for it.
Mm.
But she's overweight, so she's on a diet.
Looks a little grumpy.
Doesn't look very happy, does he, at all? She even.
Lockdown hasn't been kind to everyone.
No, exactly. So what we're going to do, I think I'm going to eat the rest of my meal now, and I'm going to feed the cats. So thanks, guys. So, Dan, Ben, it's been a pleasure having you online. Ben, you won by a mile. I think me and Dan were pretty similar, but the fact you scoured your steak the way you did and you kept with the chips, frying the chips, but it's been great chatting to you, and I'm glad I had two good guys who know a bit about rugby and have got more hair than me, so that's why I'm just out of shot with my hair. But don't worry, lads, it's coming. The bald head is coming. But good luck with everything, and listen, thanks for joining me. We're raising a lot of money for Beefy Foundation charity, and a lot of that money goes to kids, a lot less fortunate than us. And I hope you've enjoyed the last hour, something like that, hour of talking shit, talking rugby, and comparing cats. But the one thing I know, I'm not a cook, but I've got the nicer cat.
True.
Love it. Nice to meet you.
Cheers, guys.
Nice to meet you.